All right, this is going to be Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 3, Saddle Up Cowgirls. And we start off with Quad. We are at her little house, little big old house. But she was making some breakfast or whatever, and her boo called her like, "Hey, come outside or whatever." So she go outside, and it's a brand new Rolls Royce white little bow tie on top. You know, 'cause she just had her birthday, so it's a little gift for her. Plus a big old Louis Vuitton box, which turned out to be some luggage. And they're just talking about their relationship, obviously, because we just found out about it last episode. They love each other. They met and they just been inseparable ever since, pretty much, like love at first sight. Almost, you know what I'm saying? We could say that, like, and he's everything that she can ever dream of at this point. And of course, because her last episode was just so dreadful, but this one is just full of joy. So I want to have a baby. Okay, so this is where this baby plot with Quad comes into play. Because I don't know if, Dr. Heavenly was saying some stuff, so I don't want to say it on here, like, was she preggo or is she not? But, like present time. But okay, you know what I'm saying? Girl, do your thing. You want to have a baby with this new man because she ain't want to have one with Dr. Greg. But, we'll see. Look, is it, oh my God. I can't wait to, ooh, you know what? Because I don't even want to say it now, or should I just say it now? But the War of the Babies. This reminded me of Tara, Amina, and Peter. Baby for baby for baby for baby. Okay? Baby wars. Like, girl, who gonna catch the baby first? Might be Quad in this sense, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, yeah, with the baby thing, Quad was saying, like, they can start the IVF process because, I guess she wants twins and all this stuff. But I'm surprised the natural way isn't. I don't know why all these. Look, you get some money and you just want to do IVF. Just, y'all be humping already. Skirt, skirt, skeet, skeet. I don't know. Toya, Eugene, and Avery, their son. He's about 12 years old now. Remember when they was all little and stuff? But, she always embarrassing these kids, or Eugene. Like, she just be saying some shit like, dang, Toya, you just, look, have some couth about yourself, just a little bit. But, Eugene, got him a new job, y'all, opened up a new business. He doing, like, some hormone therapy type stuff, some weight loss, I think. Okay, cool. He just didn't, that ER business was just a lot, especially after COVID. He was just like, what I'm saying? Time to take a break, time for a change, a little slow down. Of course, LaToya was over there trying to give him some ideas about, like, what she wants to add to the place, which would be like some Botox and maybe some other, outpatient small procedure type things, right? And he's like, girl, is you gonna be in here working? I just started. I can't be a slave, like working a workhorse. Like, dang, Toy, you trying to just work this man. You just be working this man. But he be doing it as high, you know what I'm saying? That's their thing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no complaints. At least on Eugene's side. So let them do what she gonna do. And like I said, a little embarrassing moment just because Avery, he was there. And speaking of hormones, he's trying to ask his son about, like, what the female hormones and stuff is. Y'all took the health class, right? He like, oh, yeah, the vagina? And they like, oh, nah, dog. Look, estrogen, testosterone, okay? Whatever. Male, female, male. Separate things, right? So in that, he's trying to explain puberty, like, yeah, well, you about to be on puberty and stuff, so you should know these things. And of course, LaToya, yeah, that's when you had them wet dreams. And he like, well, I already had one. And she's like, for real? What was it like? And Eugene is like, Toya, stop. I hollered. I completely hollered. I was like, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe it. But, that's Toya. She can't help herself. Eugene, of course, he's more real then. And he's like, it is embarrassing. I don't even want I'm a grown ass man. I ain't even telling my mama that we doing it, and I got kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't want him. Yeah, let's not do that. Simone and Cecil, they go over to their son's apartment. Remember, they got them a little, was it apartment or townhouse last season or something like that? Because they pretty much grown now, 18, 21 or something in that bracket, between 18 and 21 or whatever, older. And it's cleaning day. So she like, okay, we're going to do these cleaning and this and this and that, which they do. They clean up the whole apartment, which I would have left because the boys wasn't even there. So if that mean y'all wasn't there, that mean that y'all didn't want to clean or y'all didn't want no help to clean, because y'all could have cleaned up this before we got here. But y'all choose not to. Okay, they prerogative. And of course, they leave them as a receipt before they go. And while they're cleaning, conversation has to be about Quad and how they gonna mend the fences and things of that nature. Of course, is it gonna happen? Is it not? And of course, Quad or Simone is like, look, I don't know. I just know that I ain't apologizing for that Napa stuff, because that was like she was gonna apologize for what she said at the reunion. Using her example the way she did. But the Napa thing, she's like, oh, no. That's something different. So there's not going to be no apology for that, okay? Because that was intentional, should we say. So, you know what I'm saying? It was. And it wasn't just her. It was kind of all of us. But for some reason, I'm being put in the hot seat. But although I think she wants an apology from everybody, but right, it was intentional, so I don't think we really want to apologize. So this is how we see that Phaedra ain't got no friends when it comes to this group of people, because you're hanging out with Sweet Tea and Contessa. They at Contessa house, having some food, whatever. I'm not sure why Contessa was all dressed up, because I was like, why she got them pink heels on? Okay, pink dress, okay. I don't know. I was like, okay, girl. I thought they was going somewhere, but they was just chilling at the house. When Sweet Tea showed up, she had on like I guess like what she said, psychedelic type theme-ish. And why Phaedra gonna say she looked like Rolona from Good Times? I said, oh, hell nah. First she got called old lady on the last one. Now they calling her Rolona, which I'll take Rolona, you know what I'm saying? Lady was a little, she was the fly one in the Good Times. But girl, for real, we already know why Contessa don't like Dr. Heavenly, because when she was going through what she was going through with Scott, Heavenly flipped the script on her and just told all her business to the streets, and just she ain't like that. Talking about me, talking about my husband, all up on the internet to the world. And I thought we was trying to be private and be, mute. But nah. And she won't stop. So I got beef with her. Phaedra ain't got no friends, so that's why she here. And Sweet Tea got beef with Heavenly, so sure, that's why I'm here. And, they're trying to think of like how we gonna I guess come together for some kind of, I don't know, resolve maybe between the girls, because Phaedra's like, well, let's do should we do like a trip? Well, no, actually Contessa was thinking this, like, we can do like maybe a trip or something, and just bring everybody together, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Of course, yeah, and then her, she in shape, you know what I'm saying? I was like, ooh, she got thinner a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Lost a little bit of weight, but the muscles is there. But okay, Contessa, okay, girl. You don't need the muscles for later, because that's what she said. I got these muscles for somebody, Dr. Heavenly. But anywho, they like, okay, so we gonna do a trip or something. Then other ones throwing in the cowboy thing. Was it Phaedra? Like, oh yeah, cowboys, this and that, black cowboys. And of course, Sweet Tea is like, well, I already did a cowboy thing for my bridal party. Was it a bridal party? Something like that, where she got introduced to everybody. So, okay, cool. Well, let's do that. And hopefully, even though we got beef with Heavenly and things of that nature, and Phaedra ain't got no friends, we gonna, see what happens. And I don't know, this was more of a filler episode as well. It wasn't really much to this one. This was just leading up to the trip. Because when we get on this trip is where the drama's going to happen. So there's always a calm before the storm, guys. You got to let the calm before the storm come, okay? So that's how this works sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So even with the housewives, right? Just be that one little episode, whatever. You be like, whatever. But it's the calm before the storm because normally it's the setup for the play. So this is all the setup for the play, right? But either way, we're going to get to the setup. Right now, we at Dr. Heavenly office with her son because, remember, he's going to school to be a dentist. So why not show him the ropes? Why not show him where, well, at least I work, where he might be working in the future. We'll see. Or he can have his own thing. But he know that he can make a lot of money doing this. And I couldn't be more happier, pretty much is how she sees it. So he doing, little mock trials and all that stuff around the office, acting like he the, Dr. Kimes. And he doing all right. Dr. Jackie, every time we see her, we always know it's education time, right? We always got to have an education time with Dr. Jackie. So that's what I'm going to call her. Education time with Dr. Jackie, okay? Today's episode of Education Time with Dr. Jackie, we're going to talk about fibroids, okay? And our starring guest is a WNBA star. Ooh, I forgot your name, girl. Was it Ryan or Riley? Ryan or Riley, I forgot to write it down. But, she's going to be planning to have a baby soon. So in order to do that, we got to go inside and we got to, clear it up. But, a lot of black women, that's just something that a lot of us suffer from. Me, unfortunately, I don't. But others around me. So this is where we get the setup for the play, right? So we setting it up with these invitations. There's these little boxes and they got a little scroll on it. And they say you invited to the Dusty something. Anywho, the Dusty something party, cowboy party. So I need y'all to, pack up all your little cowboy gear and head out with us. Sincerely, Contessa, Phaedra, and Letitia. So everybody looking at it like, ooh, okay, this gonna be something, So everybody in their own respective places as they're receiving these gifts. So, inside the box was some spurs that they can put on the back of their boots and a bandana. And was that it? I don't know. But either way, everybody know that they got beef going on. So it's like, Simone, like I said, this is where she was saying where she not going to apologize about Napa. She'll apologize about the reunion. And, Cecil was there trying to help her figure out was she going to go or not, which of course she going to go. And, he of course he being a peacemaker, like, well, maybe this is the time that y'all can go and air this stuff out, girls trip. That should work out for y'all, hopefully it does. Okay, so Miss Phaedra, we do get a small little peek of her life, should we say, because, everybody like, we don't get none of Phaedra life. I mean, when she was on the Housewives, we got it, but since she's not, I don't know what's the whole secretive thing is all about it all of a sudden, should we say. But Apollo go pick up the kids. Since she's going on this trip, she's going to need them to be with the daddy. And, this brings up that he still can't come in the house. After all these years, he still can't come inside. Talking about she don't want that energy. Woo. Girl, I guess, whatever. So he be picking him up at the porch or whatever. So she brings up, well, Toya said that she saw you the other day. And he like, yeah, I think I ran into her. It was like a little brief run-in, hi, bye, whatever. So, of course, the way Toya was explaining, it was like, yeah, girl, I saw your baby daddy. I asked him, was he on, what was up with him and his girl? Because, they was cheating and stuff, and we was trying to figure that out. I was being a little nosy and shit. So, Phaedra feels some type of way because it's like, why is you all up in my business? Or why is you all up in Apollo business? which I guess is her business, which ain't your business, because that's Apollo business. But she just, just wondering like why Toya always coming for me, always asking about my business and things like that. It was Toya who brought up Apollo stuff at the reunion, like who was so happy to see it. She probably did invite him or something, or told Andy to call him. Either way, for some reason, I don't know, Phaedra just don't want either him there, his wife there, which might be the wife. Yeah. Or just, so it's like, girl, if he can't be there, then we're going to start some mess for you, okay? Okay, so Dr. Greg and Letitia at the house, just chilling, having a couple smoothies or whatnot, kicking the bobos. She was talking to her sister, like right before he arrived, and come to find out her sister's actually pregnant. So she's like, oh, it's just my sister pregnant. I wish I was pregnant, so it's like, more baby fever, more sort of pressure on her, so to speak. Well, maybe not from her. Well, she probably thought from her sister until she asked Greg, like, okay, well, I know I gotta go back to the doctor, and I know I got a few more things to do to clear up down there before we can do this baby thing, right? So, how long you think you can wait on that, Greg? You know what I'm saying? What's your timeline looking like? Because I got me with my age, I do got a few more years to spare. So what you thinking? He was like, well, see, I don't even know why I just turned it to Greg with that well. But, he was like, well, maybe about two years, because he is a little bit older. So the sooner the better, because when graduation time comes, you don't want to be 70, 80, 90 years old with an 18-year-old, right? So it got to be soon, right? So she's like, shoot, like it's, he like, I don't want to put that pressure on you, but she like, it is a little pressure. So of course she's tearing up and being sad, because it's like, dang, girl, I promised this man something that I might not can give. Now, ain't that something? Isn't that crazy? Like, you really, really thought, but you just might not can't. And that's really messed up. Like, I don't know. I don't want to blame her or nothing, but I would have definitely, if I was going to marry a man who wanted kids for sure, and I was going after him like that, I would have definitely been at the doctor's, getting everything fixed, cleared, whatever I had to be able to do that. So when I got him, I was going to do that and to get it over with within the year. I would say, right, look, within the year, probably on the honeymoon, like if we, girl, but it is what it is. Everybody's body different, and hers is just not helping her at this moment. And, true story, I got twins in my family, right? 2 girl twins. One had a baby naturally. One could not have a baby naturally, so she ended up adopting. True story. So I'm not saying this is her story, because she is a twin, but some things, we don't know what God does when he creates. So it is what it is. She just, she just know that this baby journey ain't gonna be as easy as she thought it was gonna be. And we're going to end the episode with the ladies on their way to, I don't even remember where it was supposed to be at. Where was this trip on the way to? I'll figure it out on the next episode. I totally forgot. I'm like, where are they going for the rodeos? In Texas? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Well, they did fly, right? Yeah, they got on planes. Everybody was packing up. That's kind of what we were seeing. Everybody, with their luggage, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. They in their sprinter cars. They on their way. And I wrote down, Phaedra is on the wrong team, y'all. Say Phaedra ain't got no friends. Phaedra on the wrong team. So this is why I see why she ended up not being on the show, besides the reason why she actually left. Because had you stayed, girl, you was on the wrong team, because you were supposed to be quad friend, remember, on the last one. you went quiet, but then at the end, once you flipped the script after that little funeral fiasco, then you know what I'm saying. So what? Who you rolling with? Because you should did like Dr. Heavily. You need to be friends with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone, the two head honchos in charge. If y'all really want to know, so you on the wrong team, Sweet Pea. I mean, you could have been friends with Quad, because then at least they could have gave you, you know, a little leverage, a little leeway, a little something. But nope. So we'll see what's going on, what's going to happen. We saw the preview. The arguments is going to start. Somebody going to square up, or not. Look, somebody going to square up. Hey, because Tessa, guns a-blazing. She ready. Yeah, and everybody else is too. So we'll see what happens. This was Married to Medicine, season 11, episode what? 3, 2, 1, something like that. I just got done. Okay, whatever, that didn't rhyme. Ooh, cut that, bye.